Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Juan here. Thank you guys for all the support. Thank you guys for tuning in. As you know, I say that every single video. But today's video is a little something special. Today is my mother's birthday. I'm gonna go see if I get her a little bouquet of flowers and get her a cake. My uncle's gonna come over. You guys are gonna see that in the video today. We're gonna celebrate her birthday. My mom is something very special to me. My mother's like extremely special to me, and it makes my heart real happy to know that I could do something like this for her. 90-degree weather. It's almost 100 degrees today. I have no shorts. I have absolutely no shorts. So I have to take my out and go be outside like this because I have no shorts. I just got out the shower. I'm ready to go. I gotta get her stuff, so I'll show you guys when I'm back with everything else. So I wanted to have my little life story. I wanted to talk about it, put myself a little more out there, but not for sympathy or anything, because that's the last thing I want. But it's just more like so other people could take this as a little example. At the end of the day, nobody is alone, and that they will be able to get through anything that comes to them if my mother was able to. Which is why my mother is like the biggest person I look up to. She's my biggest role model. She's my biggest inspiration, my biggest blessing, and my backbone, all in one. So before I start, I want to make sure it's known that I'm not doing this for sympathy or for anybody to feel bad for whatever I've gone through, because at the end of the day, I've gone through it, it's over. Now it comes for better times, now it comes for bigger blessing. I was born December 10, 2000 in Chicago, Illinois. Would be my mom, my dad, and myself who were living together. Everything was cool. When I was getting a little bit older, around the age 4 or 5, there was starting to be a little bit of problems, kind of major problem involving certain things in the house, and it led to my family kind of being broken. I really didn't get affected, let's be completely honest, because I was 4 or 5. I didn't know any better. I didn't know what feelings actually were, but the person who did happened to be my mom. With those problems, we ended up coming here to New York, where she had her own brothers, and we would just all kind of live together, and they gave us a little place so my mom could get back on her 2 feet. At some point they ever watch this video, I hope they all know that I'm extremely grateful for helping my mom out, especially like when I was 4 or 5 years old. Imagine somebody coming to a complete different state, not knowing a single thing, and somebody like lends you a hand. That's crazy blessing. Unfortunately, my dad had passed away, but like I said, I didn't take the hit. Of course, later on it hurts me. Later on, I noticed what change that was to my life, because I didn't grow up with like a father figure, but I did grow up with my mom. Fortunately, my mom was like the best mother ever. She provided love, food, care, attention, quality of time, anything positive that you can mention, she provided for me. She dropped me off at a babysitter where she would make sure I was in very good care, completely looked out for. I never needed like to starve, or I always had the help for my homework. She always made sure I had everything. So it so happened that she provided all of that for me my entire childhood. Now it was really hard. There was a lot more that I didn't understand, where it came from her like having to pull money out of her behind to be able to provide for us, which is like something I admire, because she's the reason why I like to get my money where I like for it to be at, so I can get my stuff. She would always have enough for me. There's a story she always tells me where it goes amongst the lines of her saying, one time we were walking and she had to buy me random shoes for school, and I had wanted a donut from a local Dunkin' Donuts, and she didn't have enough money for it. That's where she said she realized that she had to work hard and get her money up so she could provide those little snacks for me, which is something I admire, because she looks at the little things. Ever since then, she said she dedicated completely to work. She's a hairstylist, she cuts hair, and she's in a really good position now than she ever was before. She was able to provide for me. She always gave me clothes, everything I ever needed. So it's something I really admire. At the end of the day, when my father passed away, she was crazy sad. But my dad did put her through a lot. But at the end of the day, my dad wasn't a bad person either. He did put her through a lot, and that made her want to get her things up. I didn't really go through it until like later on, or at all actually, because she always taught me what love was and what happiness was. And thankfully for my family, my mother's side of the family, they were always there to be like, yo, you're doing this right and you're doing this wrong. And even now, I know I could go to any of my uncles and they would just be like, yeah, you know, they'll help me out, they'll give me tips on whatever I need. And it's like, that's why I'm very family oriented, because I feel like if it wasn't for those little situations that led up to where I'm at now, I wouldn't have been the same person I am today. Right now I'm extremely humble, I'm extremely docile. I know what's right and what's wrong. I know what to lay with and I know what to lay off. I had to rent different places. It started off from us living in one room, my mom and I, for a few months while I go to school. And then now, for us years later, to have a whole apartment that I could at least say I help her a little bit. As opposed to before where I wasn't able to help her a lot, is crazy. Around when I was in 11th grade, it had happened that my house burnt down. That I actually saw my mom be, really sad. Who wouldn't? Like, house completely destroyed, a lot of things we had to throw out, a lot of furniture, beds, a lot of things we had to completely throw out, and it really took a toll on her. And I remember clearly the next day we didn't have school because there was a snowstorm. So in the snowstorm we had to go do all types of paperwork because the house burnt down, reporting this to these people, reporting that to this other people. It was just a bunch of work, and that's when it opened my eye way more. It didn't even matter what type of weather it was out, she was still getting stuff done. So I was like, there's no excuse for failure, there's no excuse to lay things off. Right now I make slack as a joke, but I know when it's time to get my things done, it's time to get my things done, which is what I admire about her the most. 6-7 months ago, she was like, in a bad position, and I had to step up and give her moral support with me. That's when it even hit me even more that, like, whoa, life really puts bumps in front of you to see if you can get past it, and it's like, there's no other choice but to try to get past it, because if you don't, then life is not going to stop. You got to keep on going, you got to keep on doing what you're doing. And she always made sure that, like, if it seems impossible, it's not impossible. If it seems like you're weak and you're gonna fall, you're not weak and you're not gonna fall. There's always something to lean on, and my mom is the most special thing to me, and she's like my biggest blessing. Now, if there's something you guys could take away from this, look, I know at the end of the day, not everybody may have the same connection I do with my mom, or not everybody may have a connection at all, but I know that they'll have a connection with somebody, and whether it be a friend, a family member, a relative, somebody that they could connect with that pushes them, because I feel like everybody in life has a backbone, no matter what it is. Everybody. My backbone happened to be my mom, and her backbone happened to be me, because at the end of the day, she was all I had, and I was all she had. She taught me everything I know, not even gonna lie. There was a lot of things I had to learn on my own, a lot of things I learned from my uncles, a lot of things I learned from my cousins. Thankfully, I did have family members that helped me out, that always laid a hand out when I asked for one, that always provided for me as well, that always just were there. You guys have no idea. I wish her the most absolute happiest birthday. At this point in life, she's gone through way too much to not be celebrated and to not be blessed and to not have a good life. So which is what I try my best to always, at the end of the day, I always try my best. Like, I'm not gonna say my household is perfect, because my household is not perfect. Nobody's household is perfect. Nobody's household will ever be perfect. But I know at the end of the day, I try to be the best son I could. I'm just starting. I just been able to give back a little bit, like not even a percentage of what I owe her, but I'm starting like at least somewhere. This wasn't a life story, but it was more of a just, show what kind of we've been through and why I am the way I am with my family. I'm very family oriented. I love my family. Whether I would choose to be with my family over my friends any day. I hope you guys took something away from this. I hope you guys didn't enjoy the rest. So I just got back from getting my mom her little cake and getting her little flowers and things from my mother, so she stays happy. This is happy birthday, mommy. Her little heart. Unfortunately, it got messed up because of the heat. I'm really happy with the way this came out. Got a little bow with a little rainbow rose, red rose, another rainbow rose, pink and yellow rose with some glitter, pink rose. Anything from my mom, I want to see her really happy. I want to see her smile. It's her birthday today. It's her special day. She's always out here doing stuff for me, so I want to at least give something back to her. Tio got some new toys today and he absolutely loves it.
Gracias, mijo. Sí, bonito las flores. Usted sabe que me gustan mucho y con este globito que dice Happy Birthday, que significa feliz cumpleaños.
I'm sure you guys how I go about my hair, you know, gel. If it's not this gel, okay, look, first of all, I have really difficult hair. My hair does not get used to anything, so this gel makes it so like my hair doesn't fall off and it also stays in place, because usually my hair does not stay in place unless I use really stiff gel, but really stiff gel makes my hair fall. So I gotta use this. This has been the best gel for me. Pro videographer.
Then leave. Oh yeah, go, 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 go. Who's next?
Rhapsody cherry, supreme peach, spongy cake.
I want to give a big thank you to all my family that showed up, because I know they're probably going to be watching this video. Mom means the absolute most to me, so for me to be able to see her happy makes my heart feel real nice that she had a really good time. I wish all types of life and all types of blessings for my mom. As I've told her this in person, I'm gonna tell her this through the video. I hope everything always goes her way and every little piece fits perfectly without any bumps in her road anymore, but look, at the end of the day, she did have a really good time. I had a really good time. My family had a good time, I hope. Whenever it's me hanging out with my cousins, it's a major blessing. To me, my cousins mean a lot to me. But I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy the life story. Hope you guys did enjoy the little segment for my mom. My mom deserves the absolute most, and I will never ever think otherwise. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for all the support and all the love I've been getting. I really hope you guys stay safe, stay blessed. This was us as a family enjoying my mom's birthday, because she deserves the absolute world. Let me know all types of feedback in the comment section below. But yeah, have a good one, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.